Boys, I know it's tempting to talk about the Matrix in front of the chicks, but for once, can we please avoid talking about the funny bald man in front of the hoes? Alright, I don't talk about women enough on this channel. Let's be honest, boys. You can cope and say, stick to yourself, kings. Laying low and grinding in the shadows. But that's gay. I remember going out of my way so often to try and level up my ability to speak to women, and every time it would end in me walking away feeling very awkward and alienated. And that's if I was able to force myself to go over, which in itself was a mountainous task for me. My mind would go completely blank. And absolutely any social finesse that I perhaps had would go straight in the bin. Hey Sam, at least you tried. But man, why the f is it so hard? Surely it shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't. Let me ask you this. Why do we do what we do? Why do we want to be strong? Why do we want to earn the money? Why do we want the nice car and the nice watch? Why do we grind? You can spin it in many ways, but ultimately, if you ask enough why questions, it always comes down to women. So I need to talk more about women, I guess. And I'm happy to do so now because I'm now much more experienced. Because believe it or not, I don't just turn my camera on and start yapping away at the camera about a bunch of shit I know nothing about. I put a lot of work into these videos, so please like if you enjoy. Anyway, women. Mistake number one, you're putting too much emphasis on sex, boys. Let's be honest, when we go up and we speak to a woman, the reason is usually because ultimately we want to have sex with them, right? However, the best course of action to actually achieving that result is to forget about sex altogether. Why? Because when you're thinking about sex and when you're looking for ways to curve the conversation into that direction, when you're looking her deep in her eyes and all you're thinking about are her big milkers, you're going to alienate her. Attracting a woman is a game. It's like a very delicate dance. The game is over once you make your intentions clear. The absolute best seducers throughout history has always used an element of mystery to their game. When you're forward thinking about sex, it's very subconsciously obvious to the woman. She knows. And the dance for her becomes very boring. Game over. Now, picture this. You're a woman. A man has approached you. He has an air of mystery around him. His intentions are unclear. He has a playful, carefree demeanor about him. What the hell? Why is he not thinking about my milkers? Does he not want to have sex with me? What's the deal? He must want to have sex with me, surely. There you go. The woman is dancing. Dance with her friend. She will now continue to fucking bike. Oh, look at me, I have a loud bike. Suck your mom, how about that? Sorry. She'll continue to test the waters with you to see if you want to have sex with her. AKA, she will continually flirt with you. The longer you dance, the more frustrated she's going to get. But it's a good frustration, guys. Something you have to understand about women is that they are very emotional beings. Us men, if we had it our way, we would just be like, sex, like that. Women like the game. They like the build-up. They like the building tension. They like the tease. They like being blue-balled. But chaps, when the time finally comes for that explosive kiss, you will have the most passionate sex of your fucking life. You're welcome. Just forget about any objectives that you have when you talk to women, chaps. The objective should be to just have fun. If you're having fun, if you're playful, if you're having a nice dance, you'll win. No bullshit manipulative red pill theory needed. Mistake number two. You boys talk about your sexual experiences with your friends. Hear me out. I believe there's a point of no return for men. High value men like to think that they're immune to the spiritual decay that comes with engaging with fuck tons of casual sex. And sure, we have a much higher threshold to our souls being destroyed compared to women. But I don't think we're immune. I've been trying to figure out what the point of no return is. The point where you doom yourself to only attracting low quality women and repelling wifey away. And I've still not quite figured it out, but I have a theory. I think it's when you're willing to sleep with other women even though you're not even necessarily attracted to them. When you're so dead set on bringing a woman home that night that your standards drop significantly. Do this enough times and I feel like your chances of finding wifey is diminished. That's my theory anyway. You tell me what you think. Now, I truly believe this next statement to be very fucking true. Any one of you boys who are perhaps engaging in sex this way, in a more casual way, apply this rule to your life right now. You can have sex with as many hobgoblins as you want. Seriously, free reign. The world is your oyster. You can fuck as many women as you want. They don't even need to be 4s. They can be 3s, 2s, they can be 6s, 7s. You can fuck anyone you want, but you're not allowed to brag about it to the boys. No subtle Instagram posts, no, and then I met this chick last night and we did this and then we did that. None of that. Not a single soul will know about your sex. They won't know who you banged, when you banged them, nothing. And I guarantee you, after applying this rule of thumb, the amount of times that you engage in retard casual sex with 4s will decrease significantly. Because you'll find that a lot of these sexual encounters are actually fueled by your ego. The ego fulfillment of telling the boys how you did this to this chick and how we fucked like this and you know, all that shit is actually far more fulfilling to you than the sex itself. So new rule, boys, and even if you're not like banging hobgoblins or just engaging in much sex at all, but please, new rule, stop telling other people about your sexual experiences. These are sacred, intimate acts that you're sharing with another human being, and it should not be shared with anyone outside of that moment. Apply that to your sex life and watch how you immediately start making more calculated decisions. Mistake number 3, unspoken riz. Listen boys, all of these bastard dating coaches are lying to you. I don't care how you spin it. If you're a loser, if you've not earned accolades in your life as a man, you're going to repel women away. And consuming top 5 pickup lines to say to women isn't gonna change that. You're still a fucking geek, bro. It's only been the last 9 to 12 months where I've actually gained some ability to speak to women. Some riz. I have a degree of riz. Before, even though I was trying so hard to level it up, it was so forced. I didn't feel comfortable talking to women. Every time I'd do it, it would be awkward as fuck and it'd make me feel super alienated. It was very just emasculating. Here's what dating coaches don't tell you. Unspoken riz comes from within. It comes from self-mastery and confidence. You don't gain confidence by spitting unspoken riz. You gain unspoken riz by gaining confidence. You motherfuckers got it the wrong way round. Stop forcing yourself into awkward scenarios. It shouldn't be awkward. You should get to the point in your life as a man that you're so confident and happy within yourself that you're more than comfortable to just open up your inner dialogue to the world around you. That includes women. Do you want unspoken riz? Then focus on winning. Small wins every day, bigger wins on longer time scales. Eventually, when you get enough wins and you've leveled up enough, you'll unlock the unspoken riz kill streak. The most powerful kill streak in the game. And there's a reason why I'm calling it unspoken riz. It's not the words you say, it's where they come from. Within. You could copy and paste something that someone like Tristan Tate said to a woman and say it to a woman yourself and you'd fall flat on your fucking face because you don't have unspoken riz. Do you understand? Focus on wins, big and small. Women was such a massive pain point for me for such a long period of time in my life. I used to torture myself over my inability to speak to women. Going out with my friends and seeing beautiful women walk by and having the inability to just walk up and talk to her was very emasculating and very damaging to my masculine psyche. But I'm telling you, if you want to be that guy who just walks up and talks to her effortlessly, you need to win. I spent over 100 hours making this video for you right here, teaching you the exact framework that it takes to win over a 2-year period. Seriously, watch it right now. It will change your life. Why aren't you clicking? Click the video, seriously. I took so long making that video for you. Please, click it. Thank you.